I don't call it big tech censorship anymore. I encourage all of you to join me in calling it what it actually is. It is government tech censorship. Where today what the US government is doing is they're using private companies to do through the back door what government could not get done through the front door under the Constitution. So I'm going to say something that the inner libertarian in me would have never said 10 years ago, but if you see what's happening today, this is actually the reality, where if it is state action in disguise, then the Constitution still applies. These companies ought to be bound by the First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States when they are doing the government's dirty work in coordination with the government itself. Thank you. Now, it's not just the internet. I think we make that mistake sometimes. The free speech issue, the censorship issue, it is not limited to the internet. It pervades the American economy. It pervades the American workforce. The number of people who have been fired for saying the wrong thing, posting the wrong thing on social media, wearing the hat of the wrong presidential candidate to work, saying the wrong thing on their own time, forget at work, even attending the wrong political rally. This is un-American. This is not the way this country works. And my view is, you want to take Martin Luther King's message, you want to take that civil rights revolution and bring it into the 21st century. You know what I say? If you can't fire somebody or deplatform somebody for their race, sex, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, and so on, then you should not be able to fire somebody or deplatform somebody for their political speech either. We need to make political expression a civil right in this country. Now the Reaganites, the Friedmanites, even me 10 years ago would say that no, the free market should work this out. Okay, we should not impose one more constraint on what a business can and cannot do. The market should fix this. And so if these businesses are firing those great conservatives, then this business over here can hire them instead, and we just got to leave it to the market. You know, Sununu will say something like this today, okay? We have still vestiges of people who recite slogans that they memorized back in 1980. But you know, and that worked in 1980, and I think I think that there's logic to it, and I think it's worth calling it out. I was sympathetic to this logic myself, but you can't have it both ways. Okay, so either we do the free market thing, okay, and we do the free market thing, and we say that we're going to get rid of protected classes altogether, and we actually let the market work, or else you apply the standards even-handedly to say that if you can't fire somebody or deplatform somebody because they're black or gay or Muslim or white or Christian or Jewish or Hindu or whatever, that you should not be able to deplatform somebody or fire somebody just because they're an outspoken conservative. We're not a country that makes you choose between speaking your mind freely and putting food on the dinner table, between the American dream and the First Amendment. We're the quintessential nation on earth where you get to enjoy both of those things at the same time. That, too, is part of what it means to be American.